everyone, this is Hannah from Oscha Slings. Welcome to my live video this afternoon. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be looking at our brand new releases that we've got coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to see who is going to join me this afternoon. And when you've joined me today, perhaps someone could be kind enough to share my video into our customer group Clan Oscha. So if one of you lovely people could share my video into Clan Oscha and let me know once it's safely in there, and then we can get started with the video. So today we're going to be looking at Okonami Gloriole, and we're also going to look at Ray Halo, which I have just here behind me. And then as well, I'll let you know what else is coming on this warp, and just so that you know what's coming up. Oh, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Hi Pam, lovely to see you. Please do share this video in Clan Oscha, and once you've done that, could you let me know? That would be brilliant. Hi Natasha, hello everyone. Let me know where you're tuning in from today. Let me know what the weather's like. We've got another sunny day here in Edinburgh, which is amazing. Hi Isabel, lovely to have you with us. Do let me know once the video is shared in Clan Oscha. Oh, thank you Jelena, you've shared it into Clan Oscha, that's brilliant. Hi Annika, lovely to have you with us. Very appropriate emojis, thank you for that. Hi Anne Catherine, so nice to have so many of you with me today. So this video this afternoon, we're going to look at these brilliant new deep rainbow releases. So for those of you who haven't seen the images on our Facebook page, I'm not sure where you've been if you haven't seen them, but this is our gorgeous new Okinami Gloriole. So it has been woven on our deep rainbow warp, which we've designed to kind of bring a lovely richness to the true rainbow colours. So as you can see here, it goes from this beautiful cherry red at the top into a burnt orange, then down into a lovely deep mustard yellow, into a kind of muted green, and then a lovely kind of true slightly teal blue here, and then into this deep indigo. And you can see where the colours transition. It really kind of adds to the rainbow feel of the sling. So do let me know if you have any questions at all today on the video. Hi there Susan, lovely to have you from hot, humid and overcast USA. Do let me know if you've got any questions as I go, and I will make sure to check in on the thread. So this is Okonami Gloriole, and oh my goodness, it is the most unique looking Okonami we have released, in my opinion. So we've gone for this beautiful kind of sunset look, or night sky, as you can see the moon here in the night sky. So the name Gloriole comes from like a halo of light. It's like a kind of optical illusion that can happen sometimes to the sun and to the moon. Obviously in this scenario we're looking at it as the moon, and it kind of gives like a kind of rainbow halo that goes around the moon. And so we thought this was perfect for a deep moody sky over the sea here on the Okonami colour, with those deep moody clouds and sort of dusk at the back here, and then this beautiful rainbow light shining out all over the entire wrap. So this is a really interesting blend. So it is a hybrid weave, which means that we're able to bring in 3 colours. Well, there's obviously more than 3 colours here, but 2 colours in the weft, and then we have our warp sitting in behind. So with this one, we have a beautiful tinsel, white tinsel, which kind of adds an amazing shimmer. I'm not sure if you can see how that's glowing there with the white tinsel across the kind of sea foam of the waves there, and the glowing moon in behind as well. And the white tinsel then is offset against this lovely kind of matte jet black, which we've added in to bring some depth into the kind of stormy sky there in behind the sea. And we also have the little kind of scales along the bottom here in the black as well. So you are asking to see the back. Yes, the back is amazing on this wrap. So with the hybrid weave technique, you get a really, really interesting mix of colours on the back there. If you look closely, you can really see the rainbow coming through, but it almost looks like that kind of luminous way. I don't know, it reminds me of when I was a kid and I used to, you know, use the kind of use crayons with lots of multicolours in the background and then black crayon on top, and kind of when you scrape it away and you make this amazing kind of silhouette, or it's almost like a kind of photo-realistic kind of, it's a real kind of interesting look to the back of the sling. So that is the Okonami Gloriole from the front. I can see there's quite a few people who have joined me now as well who who hadn't joined before. So do let me know if you've got any questions at all, and I will pop this sling on, let you see what it looks like in real life. So for a hybrid weave, generally, because there's more yarns going on with a hybrid weave, we've opened up the weave structure a little bit for our hybrids recently, and as you can see, this one has a really amazing drape straight out of the bag. So it's a really brilliant strong wrap that's not going to be difficult to use, it's not going to be hard to wrap with, or any kind of you know, you don't need to break it in a lot, I guess is what I'm saying. So it is going to be perfect straight from the bag. This one has, you know, is fresh on today. I've given it an iron, but apart from that, it is feeling really nice and soft. And our tester also agreed that she was surprised to learn how soft and drapey this sling is. So the GSM of this one is 332 GSM. Now the tencel, there is 28% tencel in this wrap, and tencel generally does weigh in heavier than it actually feels in hand. So I'm going to say that it actually does feel a bit more like a kind of 300 or 310, something like that. So it's perfect for toddlers, it's perfect for older babies. You are, just going to get my little one. I would say for this particular sling, you probably want to go for something, you know, I would say maybe for a newborn it might be a tiny bit thick, so you might want to think about from around 3 months, 2-3 months up, something like that. But certainly for toddlers and single layer carries, super easy, super comfy, super supportive. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this on as a front wrap cross carry so you can really see the wave there. Now, of course, my baby's quite small, so you're not going to see all of the detail there that you would see on a slightly larger child, or you could also do different fancy finishes to show off all the different colours there. But if I start to tighten my sling, to tighten from this side, it's always easier to use the side from underneath first. And I'm just going to tighten that round. Let me see, there's a few comments here I'm going to answer before I go any further. Let's see, let me have a look. Thanks so much for any questions. Let me just pop back up to the top, make sure I have got everyone. Yes, Isabel, photo negative is the word I was trying to come up with when I was thinking about the reverse of the sling. I think I said photo real or something like that and said photo negative. It does look like a photo negative. Thank you, Isabel. I know you're a photographer. Thank you for keeping me straight. Tonya says, my jaw just dropped after seeing the back of this wrap. It is stunning, isn't it? I honestly hadn't looked that closely at it either, and then I was ironing the sling in preparation for my video, and I was just completely taken away. It's so beautiful, so different. Lovely. Yes, great. Okay, so Yes, Marion's asking to see the Ray one. I will show you Ray Halo next. Perfect. Jelena says, I love the red top rail. It's gloriously pretty. It is. It's a really lovely cherry red that we've gone for this rich top rail. So it's really wearable. Lovely. Okay, great. Let me see if there's any other questions at the moment, and I will get back to anyone if there is not. Lovely. So Serene says, any chance we can order fabric meters of the whole rainbow collection in one shot? Oh, that's such a good point. Yes, so there's one more coming on this warp, and we have actually kept it for a few more weeks because it's a Middle Earth item. So we've woven Arwen on this warp, which is one of our lovely Middle Earth patterns. It's got an ecru weft, so it looks similar to Ray Halo. So we had in the past played around with releasing all of the warps at one time, but maybe that's something we should explore again in the future. But I just wanted to let you know that's coming as well. So Serena is saying yes, it would be great to be able to order meters of the whole rainbow release in one. Yes, I'm not too sure. I guess we are waiting another couple of weeks for the Arwen, but in terms of the other items on this warp, it's just this one and the Ray. So, Serena, I'm not sure whether we'll be able to accommodate your request this time around, but I will keep it in mind when we're looking at the release structures for the future, the release plan for the future. Zoe says, will the keris of this be available tomorrow or just as a made to order? It's so beautiful. Yes, so the keris carrier, you will be able to order it only as a made to order. So for the Okonami Gloriole and the Ray Halo, you will be able to order any of our accessories or our carriers, but they will be made to order, and they will be with you, or they'll be made in approximately 4 weeks, and then they'll be shipped out to you. Great, okay. I have a question. Do you have a comparison to the colourways of Star Night Zeus? I'm sorry, I don't have a comparison here, but perhaps we can do we can have a look online and compare the two next to each other, especially if anyone's got one of those at home. Great, okay, so let's have a look. Isabel says, wow, it looks amazing on you. Thank you, Isabel. I never normally go for super bright colours, but actually this Okonami is definitely making me rethink that thought. Freya says, so this would be perfect for a ruck or a short carry with a heavy baby. Absolutely, Freya. This sling is so supportive, and it has a little bit of cush on the shoulder as well. So if you are doing a shorty carry just with a single layer carry, you will feel quite a nice sort of a nice amount of padding on your shoulders. So it's going to be perfect in a short carry for a ruck carrying a toddler on your back. I really do think this is the hybrid weave adds a lot of strength to the sling, and it just means that it feels really supportive. It doesn't dig in anywhere, and it's a really good option for back carries with little ones or toddlers. Yes, definitely, Freya. May says, can you hold up the underside to see the negative image? Yes, I think I did show that before. I will show you that again. Halfway through my front wrap cross carry with my baby, but that is the reverse side. So of course, if you love this side, then you could choose a woven wrap carry that would show more of that side of the fabric. So I do think that could be a good option. Wrap you in love. Hi Hedwig, lovely to have you here for the rainbows. Absolutely. Natasha says, oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. I've always loved a dark weft, and I think it's so amazing with the rainbow colours. I completely agree. Alison says the colours look more intense than the other rainbow wraps, really deep. Yes, it is. It's a really lovely kind of rich rainbow. We kind of almost thought like we want a kind of autumn rainbow or like a kind of deep rainbow colour, and I think that it will make it really easy to wear and combine with other clothing as well. So May has asked, is the thread white? Yes, so I would say it is white. So sometimes you get a kind of off-white colour, especially depending on the natural tones of the yarn. But with the tencel, it really is quite a white colour that you get for the weft there. So we've used the white tencel weft, and then there's black, a lovely kind of matte black cotton for the second colour on the weft. Annika says, want to put it on now. Mary is asking, what is the blend? Okay, so I will go over the blend as I tie the rest of this up. So the blend exactly of this one is 72% BCI organic combed cotton. Now BCI organic combed cotton is Better Cotton Initiative. So that's cotton that has gone through really stringent production, certification, and in terms of all of the processes in terms of the production of the organic, BCI organic combed cotton means that it's best for farmers, for the environment, it's fair trade, and it really is the best option out there at the moment for cotton, and especially because we use organic cotton as well. You're not having, the growth of the cotton is not compromised, or the farmers are not compromised, the land isn't compromised by pesticides and other chemicals. So this is 72% BCI organic combed cotton and 28% tencel. So the tencel that you're seeing is in the white part of the sling in the waves, and then there's also a bit of organic combed cotton, black organic combed cotton in the weft as well. And the GSM is 332 GSM, but as I said before, it actually feels a little bit lighter than that, just a tad, I would say. So that's the Okonami Gloriole sling, all wrapped up in a front wrap cross carry. So hopefully you can see all of the lovely colours there, and obviously depending on what you would want to do with your carry, and whether you would want to flip your shoulders or show a twist, then you will see different parts of that lovely rainbow coming through. And you can start to see the wave and the moon across your baby's back. Okay, so you can see it has got a lovely cush to it. It's very easy to tie. It's got a good kind of, it glides well, and I think the tencel lends it to the fact that it glides quite well, but it's also quite grippy, you know, it stays in place. And certainly our tester, Annika, who tried out this sling, said that exactly that. She was saying that it really does tie well for a heavier wrap, and it really does stay in place as well. So it's a really lovely option. Perfect. Alison says, really excited about the Arwen. I'm glad. We have popped a tiny teaser on the video cover for this video today, but unfortunately I don't have a piece of it with me today, but I will show you though that sling when the day before it comes out as well, in about 2 or 3 weeks time. Lovely. Hedwig is asking, did you match your lipstick to the wrap? Yes, I did. I absolutely did. Thank you, Isabel. Susan says, any bleeding of dyes when washing? No, the slings have already gone through washing, like a kind of a little bit of washing in the finishing process. So all of our slings go through finishing before they come up to our workshop in Scotland, before they're stitched. So they go through weaving and then they go through finishing. At the finishing stage they do get washed and they also get dried, and then they go through our special soft touch finishing process, and therefore we there will be no issues with dyes being picked up. But of course follow the washing instructions of this one. It will most likely say to wash at 30, so that it will be a cool wash. Yeah, just to be doubly sure. Lovely. So Sharon is asking, is this newborn proof? Baby girl of 4 weeks old here. Oh, congratulations, Sharon, what lovely news. So I personally would say that you might want to wait another 4 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks before going for this sling and before tying this thing. And that's only because it is slightly more bulky. But what you can do with a newborn, if you want to, I mean, with your, 4 to 6 weeks old baby, shall we say, you can pop them in a front wrap cross carry just like this, and then you can do a double twist at the bottom of the fabric here, maybe even a triple twist, and then you take that fabric back round and do your double knot at the back, and this way you're avoiding the bulky part of the fabric going underneath their legs, because what you want for your little one and for any age of baby is for your baby's legs to be able to move freely. And when they're really, really tiny, and little newborns will kind of sit up a little bit more in a kind of froggy position like this, then it can just sort of pop a little bit more pressure under the leg there. So I would say probably waiting just a few more weeks. And so if you really love this sling, I'm sure you'll still be carrying her when she is 2 to 3 months old, in which case I think that would be a slightly better age to start with the sling, just because it is that little bit thicker than some of our other blends. But you also might like to look at the Ray Halo, which is definitely newborn proof. Lovely. Great. Thank you all so much for watching today. May is asking, will this be available in a ring, sling, wrap and keras? Yes, it will be available in all of those. So you will need to go to our made to order listing. So on the website we will have our ready-made items, which will have wraps and ring slings already made up, and they will be shipped within a couple of days. And then we will have the made to order listing as well, where you can order any sold out wrap sizes and any sold out ring sling sizes, but also you can order your carriers, your keras, your curry, your bairn, any bags or scarves, wrap throws, that kind of thing. I would say there isn't, I mean, there's a fair bit of meterage on this one, but in terms of the popularity we've seen for this colourway, I would definitely join and would definitely go for the made to order, if you want to do that. Certainly, be on the made to order listing, make sure you're in the right place tomorrow evening. That's all I would say. Perfect. Louise is asking, what would you recommend for a newborn due in September? So Louise, generally for newborns we would suggest a sort of a GSM of below kind of 280, 290, that kind of thing. But if you would like to send us a message, we can get back to you with a really tailored response. You can give us your the climate that you live in, obviously the due date of your baby, and we can help advise you exactly which sling would be best. The Ray Halo, if you love this colourway, the Ray Halo would be perfect for a newborn. This one I would say 2 to 3 months up and it will be fine. But do give us a message on Facebook and we'll get back to you with a really tailored response. And anyone else who's looking for specific recommendations, we're always here to help. So I will take the Okonami Gloriole off now and I will show you the Ray Halo, and I also have a couple of homeware surprises for you, which I'll show you at the end. Oh, thanks Louise. If you live in London, do give me a message on Facebook Messenger and I will help you to decide which sling to go for. So this is Ray Halo, and you can see the lovely colours. The sun has gone away behind a cloud here now, so perhaps the colours are showing a little bit darker than the Okonami, but maybe we'll be lucky and it will come out again soon. So it's exactly the same warp, and you can really see the colours because we have, it's just a simple ecru weft or white weft going across this sling. You can really see the warp colours so well. So many hearts coming in for this sling so far. It's lovely to see that when I'm on the video. So this one has a weft of alternating wild silk and cotton, And it just has a really, again, a really lovely drape. Amanda is asking, there's an R one that will be released. Yes, so the R one will look really similar to this one. I think it is actually also wild silk weft. And I'll show you that nearer the time. But if you're a Middle Earth fan, then you might want to hold out for the R one. So yes, so I'll pop this one on as well. I've got a size 4 here. I'll show you the back first actually, because it's really, because you're getting that lighter tone from the weft in the back, you can, it sort of looks quite different, I guess, from the back to the front. So depending on how, if you prefer a brighter, lighter rainbow, maybe one day you prefer a lighter rainbow, you could wear this sling this way. And if you're looking for something deeper or stronger, then you could wear it that way. So it's really nice and versatile. I love that, where you have quite a strong difference from the back and the front. Yes, yes, Alison's saying, oh, it could be worn both ways. Yes, it definitely could be. So I'm going to pop this one on. I think I will do a front wrap cross carry, and I will tie it at the shoulder so that we can see some of the lovely drape coming down. So I will attempt a slip knot, which is sometimes not the easiest thing to do when you're recording, because you need a lot of thinking power. So you can see this lovely, lovely blend. So the entire blend of this one is 60% BCI organic combed cotton, again, that's the warp. Then we've got 30% in the cotton weft and 10% wild silk. So the wild silk adds a really lovely kind of moldability to the sling. So that means that it kind of feels almost like a bandage around the two of you. So when you're carrying your little one, it will feel so, so comfortable. And I'm just going to make this a little bit shorter for tying it at the shoulder. And yeah, so the wild silk, and it adds a little bit of cushiness to your shoulders as well. It's a really lovely one for wearing in the summer too. It is a natural fibre, so it breathes well, and it's quite nice if you're kind of hot and sweaty. And the GSM of this one is 276 GSM, so it's a really lovely medium weight, which means it's going to be perfect for newborns all the way up until toddlerhood. You know, you might want to do a double layer carry if you've got a particularly heavy toddler, if you're carrying them for a long time, but I think that this blend will be perfect for little ones all the way to toddlerhood. And the wild silk is really a really popular blend, and I wouldn't be put off by the fact that it's silk. You know, you can still hand wash it. You can use the hand wash setting on your on your cycle, in your machine if you wish. Let me just check some of the questions here. Let me see. Ashley says, my cat has come to watch you. Oh, hello, Ashley's cat. Amanda says, will there be mock-ups for the Alia bags for this? Yes, there will be. There'll be mock-ups for the Alia bags and also mock-ups for our carriers. So when you are on our made-to-order listing, I would definitely say pop onto the images on the made-to-order listing and flick through those, and you'll see the Alia bags and the carriers there as well. So you will be able to order this one in wraps and ring slings and accessories as well. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one on and tie it at the shoulder so that we can see all the lovely colours coming down. So do let me know if you have any other questions at all. Like I say, if you're a Middle Earth fan, we have got our Middle Earth collection, and we've got a lovely R1 design in this same colourway coming up in a few weeks' time. So I'm sorry that I don't have a piece of the fabric here today, but I will definitely show you that before it's released. So I'm just going to tighten this up, and then I'll tie it at the shoulder this time so that we can see those lovely colours all coming round. And just pin that down and tighten this side. Lovely. And then I'm just going to come up. Sharon's asking, what will the blend be for the R1B? So I think the blend is wild silk as well, but I think it's actually a little bit more wild silk than this one. This one's just 10% wild silk. So hopefully, so I'm going to need to concentrate a little bit more clearly on my knotting skills while I am doing my video. So I'm doing a slip knot here, and we do have a video for this on our YouTube channel as well, where you'll find all of our videos for our lots of different sling videos there, and you can also check out Wrap You in Love for brilliant sling videos in all different sizes as well, and you'll be able to see some of our lovely rainbow wraps popping up there soon too. So let me just tighten this up. You get a lovely rainbow knot. I'm going to kind of neaten that up so that you can see the lovely colours. And I think I may also just cap my shoulder a little bit, and then you can see all those lovely colours. There we go. And that is the R1, sorry, that's the Ray Halo. You can see them a little bit of sunshine. It's kind of evening here, evening light here now. But hopefully you can see all of that really nicely. Lovely colours across the shoulder. And you can see the size of the knot there as well. It's quite nice and neat. So it's not very bulky, it's super comfy, and it's just such a lovely blend, this one. And then with the front wrap cross carry tied shoulder, this is the size 4. It's a base size -1 for me, and I've got a little tail, which I just think is so pretty, especially when you've got something with a little bit more colour going on. There we go. Let me see if there's any other questions on this one. Yes, Hedwig, yes, I would almost suggest to watch my video on it. Yes, absolutely. You can watch Wrap You in Love's got loads of brilliant videos. Oh, Bree says my baby loves your voice, cooing away over here. Hello. That's lovely. Brilliant. Okay, so oh, thank you, Alison, for helping out our Spanish customer. That is very kind of you. Great, so this one is, like I say, it will also be, okay, release time. Good question. Good question, Susan. So both of these slings are going to be released. I've got the ring sling here as well for the Okonami, which I could maybe pop on if you're interested to see. It's pretty cool. So both of these things will be released tomorrow evening at 7:30 BST, British Summer Time. So 7:30 tomorrow evening we will release the Ray Halo and the Okinami Gloriole, and there will also be listings for the made to orders in both of these, and we'll be able to make anything up for you that you managed to purchase at that time. We will make those up for you in the next 4 weeks or so, and I also have a couple of surprises for you back by popular demand, and these will be released tomorrow evening as well. So we have Puffin's Ariseg mug. Bring that a little bit closer for you to see. Cute little puffins here. So the Puffin's mug has been requested quite a few times, and so we've decided to bring it back as part of our mug collection. So we have got a matching wrap in Puffin's Ariseg, and it's been quite a few years since this one's been in stock. So that is the Puffin's Ariseg mug, and we also have the Rivendell from our Middle Earth collection, the Rivendell Indigo as well. So both of these are going to come out tomorrow evening as well at the same time at 7:30, and you'll be able to order those. So that's Puffin's Arisig, and they're lovely big mugs, so they're perfect for that big cup of coffee or a cup of tea to keep going throughout the day. So yeah, we're really excited to bring these back, and hopefully they will add to your collection. So both of those will be available tomorrow evening as well. And I thought I might just quickly show you the Okonami ring sling just to finish off the video this afternoon, and then you can ask me any other questions you want, and also any if you want to see anything else before I go today. So as I made this one in a slip knot, I'm just going to lift my baby under the bottom a little bit, pull down here a little, and then that is nice and loose enough to pop her out of the sling. There we go. And I will take the sling off and leave the knot on just now. And I've already got my ring sling threaded, so I just wanted to show you this because I think especially the fact that it is the back of the fabric looks so cool, I thought I would show you as a ring sling as well. So I threaded my ring sling, pop that up there, and I'll just tighten up the bottom rail, and I think that should be enough room for my baby. So I'm just going to gather everything down to the bottom, pick up my little one and slide them in. And we also have a ring sling course that we've launched via email. So if you are interested in learning how to use the ring sling, then you can check out our webpage on our baby wearing courses, and you can sign up, and that will, I've got lots of videos and blog posts and everything in there that you might need to know, including how to choose the right shoulder style, pleated like this one or gathered, and also left or right shoulder as well. So I'm just going to take up the top rail of my ring sling. There we are. Lovely. Tuck baby's hands in, bring that fabric to my ring, and then gently pull the fabric through the other side. Just using a wee up and down motion where needed. And I'm just going to pull that a little bit away from my neck, and that is the ring sling in the Okinami Gloriole as well. So hopefully you can see that's the reverse that I showed you before, just glowing through there, and that's the front side, facing side. So the ring sling will also be available tomorrow, and it's a really lovely option for quick ups and downs. May says, what material is the ring? In airports I have to remove the ring sling if it's metal. Yes, it is aluminium. May, so I presume you would, but I presume you would need to take, I don't know whether you need to take your baby out of the sling anyway when you're in the airport. Presumably you do, but I'm not 100% sure. Alison says, will the album be released in 2 weeks or a little later? Is this a sign of more Middle Earth to come? Yes, it's a sign of more Middle Earth to come, and it will be 3 weeks' time. I think the 18th of August. If I am remembering correctly. Sarah says, well, that looks way prettier than I thought even. Tonya says, I have not ordered direct from Oscha before, so my question is, how long will it be able to order these slings before they're gone? I'm assuming since the made to order is an option that they won't necessarily sell out, but instead it's a timeline to order. So when is that deadline, I guess, is what I'd like to know. Okay, that's a good question, Tonya. The answer is I'm not 100% sure. So we do have a fair bit of both of these. They're not super limited, but in terms of the interest we've seen in the colourways and in these two slings, I do think it's probably a good idea to come on tomorrow evening at 7:30 to order one if you really like them, because there's no guarantees that they will be still in stock in a few days' time. They could be, and there's a possibility that we might reorder the Ray, but if we do that, it won't be for months. Next year sometime. The Okonami, I think, is likely just to be a one-off. So I would definitely, if you're interested in either of these things, I would definitely recommend to come on the website tomorrow evening and go for it then, because there's no guarantee that they will be in stock for any longer. But of course it's up to you. Isabel says that my Puffins mug got, oh no! Oh, your Puffins mug got broken by your honey pot, so this timing is perfect. Brilliant! That's great, Isabel. Although it's not, I'm sad to hear that you broke your other one. Lovely. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. This afternoon. I'm just checking to see if there's any other questions. I don't think there is. So if you do have any other questions, you can get us on Messenger, and you can also contact us via our Facebook group Clan Oscha, and you can get us on email as well, of course. May says, do you know how long it takes to ship to Canada? I believe it's quite quick to Canada. We use FedEx, and I believe your parcel should arrive definitely within 5 working days, I would think, definitely within a week. We have lots of customers in Canada, and I believe it is quite quick. And we have free shipping over £150 as well, but also the shipping options are not particularly expensive for shipping worldwide, or in the UK. It's definitely something that we've tried to work on, having so many international customers. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I've really enjoyed showing you both of our slings today, and I really enjoyed showing you both of our slings and our new mugs, and I look forward to chatting with you all soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye!